I will briefly outline where the bank, which started actually as a UNDP pilot project and developed, transformed into a non-bank financial institution and then into a commercial bank as of today, with special focus on innovative products and services, which also we think are very much replicable and could be scaled up in other countries. Because we have all the practical experience. And second half of my presentation will focus basically on the transformation process itself. What were the key milestones, the key drivers, and kind of tips for this kind of financial technology transfer. So the bank currently follows the only among 15 commercial banks in Mongolia, a triple bottom line mission and vision, and as you know, it's basically focusing not only for-profit activities, but also contributing to the society, the people, but also being also environmentally accountable in all our operations. That's why our also focuses on the planet. So we follow what they call also a 3P approach: the planet, people, and profit. The bank currently also, when we started in 1998, it was a pilot project. 2001, we obtained a commercial banking license. Currently, we are the fourth largest bank, and number 3 in terms of the nationwide outreach, and also one of the top 20 employers in Mongolia, countrywide. So you see how also the outreach-wise we also worked. So the bank, although we transformed from a pilot project into a full-scale, a full-fledged commercial banking, we managed to keep also our social orientation and social mission, and that's why we have among our financial services and products innovative programs which contribute directly to the society, including the introduction of the long-term children's savings products, savings and financial education program for girls, which is now being upscaled also to boys, and which is geared towards the secondary school children. And we just also launched an Aflatun, a social and financial education program for even younger aged children. And still we, although as I said, we are the fourth largest bank, our loan portfolio very much retains its microfinance flavor, but we increasingly also lend to small and medium enterprises. With regard to inclusive services, we basically provide everything, a kind of a universal banking services, but in addition, the bank is also leading in the country in terms of the electronic banking, both internet as well as the domestic and international money transfers. And also, it was the first one also to launch 3 years back a mobile phone-based banking services. And I would like to mention that it's also advantage in terms in comparison with other kind of successful m-banking programs, for example, in Kenya or in the Philippines. It's currently the only mobile phone-based banking services which is driven by the bank, meaning that the software program was developed by the bank itself, and it's not the mobile phone operators, but the bank is kind of driving the process. And the last but not least, one of the, among the array of innovative products which we are pursuing, the bank became also the first green bank in Mongolia when we launched 3 years back first green credit lines, meaning we are providing products and services which help to reduce carbon dioxide emission. And also the bank became in partnership with microenergy credits. MEX is an organization which also helped to set up the Gramin Shakti, the Gramin banks, the Bangladesh Gramin banks, the green microfinance unit. We also became the first ones in the Northern Hemisphere to sell its carbon offset and access financing through the voluntary carbon markets. So as of this year, this is our second year. We've been audited for our eco loans, and more than 89% of our products qualify for carbon credits. And we are using the carbon credits which we receive in further subsidizing the green credit lines, as well as promoting and marketing our eco products. So let me go now more into the transformation process. So in 1998, we started as a UNDP funded with the $1 million US, a pilot microstart program. And currently this $1 million US has been transformed into $600 million US assets. Next year, by 2012, we are planning to achieve $1 billion. And we were also the first institution which done both the transformation and merger with another donor-driven project, which was funded by the U.S. Agency for International Development. So why they were need to transform into commercial bank? First of all, taking deposits gave us an opportunity to more local funding sources. More funding sources means also more outreach in a shorter time. And of course, we proved on the experience that the savings also could be done by the poor and low-income people. So what should be kind of also kept in mind? We should never overestimate the following. There's always resistance to change, legal and regulatory costs, also investments in the branches and units. Cost of funds is, of course, a big issue. Also marketing, because we have to portray a different image. Investment in management and information systems. And of course, the key also driver is the continuously improving the national capacity. So for the, because the time is up, there's a full story is available on this printout brochure. I think it's also would be available on the website. And for the bank, we also have at the UNDP booths the annual reports for 2010 in both printed form as well as in the CD-ROM. And also you can contact me directly for any bilateral meetings and follow-ups. Thank you for your attention.